Me or Leave Me Alone, the novel. As I said, this book, I've been working on it, and it is a work in progress. However, um, I started writing the book, and I wrote it in many different forms and thought it was complete until I started trying to transcribe it to actual, typewritten pages so that I could submit it to a publisher. I had this book jumbled up, papers and notebook paper, printer paper, napkins, receipts that I had all jumbled up, and mess around and try to start transcribing it and realize that it was really much more work than I thought. So, anyway, here is an exclusive excerpt from Love Me or Leave Me Alone, the novel. This is the first time outside of anyone in my family that I've ever shared any of this. So, you know, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, this is an excerpt. I soon and successively became involved with boys and young men and eventually grown men who had and did provide me access to a grander lifestyle. I was able to succinctly escape my mother's clutches as summer approached due to the ever growing seriousness of her choices. Attending an all girls school, access to young men was no great feat, as just as most of these young ladies possessed money and intelligence, looks and style in place of looks were of an equal match. There was never a shortage of men, considering next door to Western was a premier polytechnic school for our future doctors, scientists, and world leaders. But most of these boys did not appeal to me, as my taste fell to the bad boys, the ones from my neighborhood that I could remember joking and torturing me through elementary, the ballers who pulled up to the night basketball games in the village pumping LL through the backs of their 300Zs and big body Acuras. Nearly 16, my body had become ripe for the picking. Not to mention, once gaining my first job at Mondawmin Mall, my taste in clothes, although semi-expensive for a girl with limited income, leaned towards less is more. By this time, I had quit my brief stint working at a health-conscious grill in the food court. However, during my employ, I had slowly started catching the eye of older dudes who would frequent the food court with the dual purpose of eating and meeting. Observant, I could tell a boss on sight. Knowing who tipped well was my first job lesson, and I treated these guys graciously, flirting and earning good tips. What was most surprising was how serious these young men were about their health and vanity. I would take extra care with my appearance, but serving veggie burgers was no kind of sexy, and leaving work smelling of home fries was not working. Searching out another spot for employment, I decided on Outline, a hood famous store. It was known as a baller's paradise, and approaching my 16th birthday, I had no reason to settle for less. The owner, Kazan, was a notorious Greek womanizer known for only hiring the flyest of girls to work in his stores. Stopping past each day to inquire about the gig, I remained persistent, as he would laugh and ask me questions on why I chose his store to try and get a job. Why, young lady, do you wish to work for me? I know this is the best store in the mall, and I'm willing to work really hard, and on I would go until one day he said, "How old are you?" I replied, telling him I would be 16 in 2 weeks. Smiling, his patented, he thought, alluring smile. "Well, you must do the right thing and give your 2 weeks' notice. I will see you in 2 weeks from now with your proof of age. And please look around. Do not come in this getup. Wear something appealing." With that, I was in. And the day after my 16th birthday, I was the youngest ever salesperson at Outline. I hope you enjoyed this small excerpt. This is an excerpt from the novel Love Me or Leave Me Alone. I hope you did enjoy it. It's just a slight snippet from chapter 2. It is a fiction-based novel based in similar circumstances to my life and those of the experiences of friends. I will continue to read excerpts as I continue with growth of the book. Hopefully we'll have this thing published sometime soon. If not, I'll go the self-publishing route. But I'm so thankful to have you guys viewing, so I hope you did enjoy that.